Hi guys, in this video here we're going to have a look at writing some pseudocode. Now in class I should have gone through with you a little bit about what pseudocode is and also how to set up this template here in Word. Now as you can see I've gone and done a little bit of stuff straight ahead here, and so on the left hand side here I've got a copy of the program, and on the right I've got this Word file. Now what I've done is I've copied a section of code and placed it here. Then on the right hand side I've started to write some pseudocode. So this first part up here, so what have I got? Clear the console, that's that thing there. Define constants, and so that looks pretty much just like straight programming, and that's fine for the pseudocode here. Defining these two arrays, once again perfectly okay to put what we had here, but we don't need the semicolons at the end of the line. Here we're running the function called login, so in pseudocode we would put run function login. Now writing some pseudocode for this login function. Okay, I've started off, define function login, it has no parameters. Okay, that's important to put that. Then we've got this user variable. Now that is the response from sending these two pieces of string to the check response function. So I'm going to put user equals response from sending, and I'm going to copy those bits of string. Okay, so let's see if that makes sense. User is the response from sending those two pieces of string to the check response function. I think that's alright. Okay, the next one down we would have something similar. So we'd have user pass equal to, and once again response from, let's copy that, response from sending, in this case these two pieces of string. Once again to the check response function. Okay, I think that's clear enough. Okay, next part is we have this if statement. So in our pseudocode we would have something very similar. So if user is, we can use the double equals, so we can actually take part of this code here. So if user is equal to username and user pass, let's put and rather than the other symbol. Okay, so if those are both true, then run. Now I'm going to indent a little bit here. Okay, this next thing is inside the if statement, so we show that by using this indentation, and that's really important that you do that. So run main menu function. Else, okay, once again we've got an else and then a tab to indicate that this part here goes with or inside the else part. Okay, so we're going to alert, so I suppose we can put alert. Or maybe a little bit more generic, we could put display message. Okay, and then still inside the else part we've got this variable here created. So try again is going to be equal to. If this capitalizes, then what you can do is, if that's annoying, we sometimes get the option to turn it off. Otherwise you're just going to have to change the capital T to a small t. So try again equals. Okay, so we've got to confirm here. So that's a message to the user where they have to choose one of two options here. So try again equals the response from the message, and this is the message here. Okay, so I'll just put this bit of pseudocode in. So try again will be equal to the response to the message, and the message is that was incorrect. If you wish to try again, click OK, and I've indicated here that OK would be true, otherwise click cancel, which will be false. Okay, so some of this stuff here, like the formatting, okay, you could take out. It's not really needed. In the actual code, of course, it would be, but here in the pseudocode, we don't really need that. But let's just indicate that the message finishes there. Okay, now we're still inside this else part here, and so for this next if, we've got to put that inside the else. Once again, we show that by indenting. So if what? If try again is equal to true. What are we going to do? Well, inside that if, we're going to run login. So that has to be indented inside this if here. Okay, then we've got an else that lines up with that if. Okay, else return, else do nothing. Okay, and that there, I think, is the end of that particular function. Okay, this if part runs up here, the else part here. Now, if you really wanted to, you could say start if, end if, start else, end else. You could have those things in there as well. But probably not strictly needed. I think this is clear enough, especially with the indentation. Okay, so that's the first part of the pseudocode where we've got the constants defined and we're defining the login function. Okay, so there'll be other parts to follow. Okay, see you in class.